Well, friends, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Pirate Round. I be Cap'n Skultopus here, and this be the Scottish Raven. And as we do in every episode, we start out with a toast to our friends. Those friends being ones that we know, ones that we know of, that we wish were here, those who've passed away, we wish smooth sailing to you, and those friends who we yet to meet. And we say to you now, as we pour out a good dollop here of the Jamaican Mountain Red, cursed at by all sane men and women because of its properties. And I say to you now, friends, welcome to the Pirate Round. As Scarlet Raven and I say, Yarhar.
Oh, that's good.
And bites like the devil's arse.
Where's Bilge?
Well, now, where did Bilge go there, Captain Bartholomew Roberts? What do you see? Where's Bilge? What have you got there, Bilge? Look at that. Why, he's got a bag. It looks like a leather bag of something. What's in there? Gold? No? What do you see? Oh, rum? Rum? Why, folks, it looks like Bilge has brought us some rum. In a leather bag. Look at that. Hold on there, Bilge. Hold on, we'll get it open here now. Okay, there you go. He's a good Bilge Rat. Bilge Rat he's done quite well. It's a fine leather bag. Look at that. Nice. I would expect there to be gold coins in there. Hang on now, Bilge. Hang on now. You don't want to come out. You know, it's tight in the bag. It's been shrunken by the salt water. Oh, there you go, Bilge. Yeah, you take the bag over there. Okay. Why, look at that. What do you say to that there, Scarlet Raven? What exactly is this?
Well, Bilge brought us something.
Well, there you go, Bilge. Good rat. It's, folks, I can't tell you how nice it is to have a Bilge Rat on board your ship who brings you rum. Why, what else could you possibly like about life to have a Bilge Rat just bring you your rum when you want it? Thank you, Bilge.
All right, he's brought us something called Pampero Anniversarial.
Oh, I've heard tales of this here. It comes from Venezuela, a long ways away.
Fine, fancy writing.
Venezuela now.
Reserva Exclusivica.
Yeah, our Venezuela's over here now in the South Americas. It's across the Spanish Main.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
It's a fine bottle. It's got a fine stamp.
Oh, it's got the stamp on it. Well, it's the stamp, the mark of power.
It's what's this on?
It's got the mark of quality upon the stamp.
It's got a knight on a horse.
Well, you can't doubt that then. A knight and a horse there.
Pampero Anniversario. Oh, the reading on it is very fine.
Do you want me to try there, Scarlet?
Industrious Pampero S.A. was founded in 1938.
1938, they say.
One of the most awarded rums in the world of exceptional. Well, you cannot read that word.
Well, don't worry about it so much. I'm sure it will speak for yourself, folks.
Made only with barrels that reach perfection. It is a unique combination of the best rums from Pampero. Special Reserva.
Oh, yeah, there you
An
go.
aged rum to be enjoyed alone or with ice.
Ice.
Ice, baby. Venezuela.
Venezuela, you're saying.
Here, I'll let you kind of look at that with your first-seeing glass.
Oh, look at the
The wording is very small. And you know what comes in this nice bag?
Reserva.
Which you could
of
carry
course,
me.
Exclusiva.
You could carry knuckle bones in.
You could.
Kind of reminds me of Ned's back.
It does. It's smooth like that. And when it's been shaved. 40%, so not quite so hot. You know, what I've heard about Ron Extra Añejo, which is of course very good. What I've heard about this company is, you know, they're from Venezuela. And Venezuela now, of course, is suffering through many economic problems. And what I understand about this is when this distillery was threatened by rebels, the owner of the distillery went to the rebels and said, folks, I know you want to have your piece of the action here. And I know many of you are poor folks, and you're looking at the government and you're saying, look how we're being mistreated. But you know what? If you need something, I've got jobs for all of you working in my distillery. And so he built a ton of goodwill with those people around him so he could keep producing this fine rum. You know, I look at it and I think there's not much left. I think that someone has enjoyed this quite a bit, probably Bilge. One thing I can say about this rum here, is that it's rather unusual to find it. You don't find it just everywhere. You have to look. And Bilge's done us a great favor by bringing it in, and we thank him heartily. So, what do you say we do there, Scarlet Raven?
I think we should sample this. Now it comes with a cork.
That's a real cork on
in
there.
a plastic cap, but it's still a cork there.
True.
Give me your skull. Give me your skull there. I want to smell it first.
Very woody. It's quite strong, but nice.
Let's go ahead and pour a jar first.
Yeah,
Let's empty out what's in there.
I spit at your red.
Okay. You say when?
When there. Now,
nice
friends,
dark.
that's a dark rum. Very dark brown color. It must be
nice color.
Yes, very dark amber, clear, and very warm looking. Very nice. Well, it's got a very rum smell to it. Very rum flavored smell.
Smell the caramel.
Quite yes, caramel. Very woody.
But not overly woody.
Very deep and rich and very earthy. It's quite nice, that smell, don't you think there, Scarlet Raven?
It is.
It sure is a pleasure to smell some of these finer rums. You know, they've got such wonderful aromas to them, as opposed to so many sorts of liquors there where you take a sniff and you're like, whoa, smells like old socks, or oh, smells like sweat, or just smells like rubbing alcohol, or oh, smells like stuff we clean the anchor chain with. But that's quite nice.
That is good.
So we say now, first your heart.
Your heart.
Oh, that's smooth. Oh, thank you, Sword. That be smooth. Almost no bite at all.
If you swish it around like I often do, so that way I get all the complexity.
Yeah.
You do get the burn.
It's a little bit.
But that's only if you swish it around.
It's a slow burn that goes down.
But it fades so quick.
And it warms
and
you.
it's just a quick burn to the nose.
It's a good warming feeling you've got to warm you up there on cold days.
It's good.
Very woody.
Very woody.
A little spicy. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. I got to smell that.
It's almost got a little bit of a coffee taste to it. As it lingers. But it's not a heavy coffee because we're not coffee drinkers.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but I can recognize the flavor there. Oh, that's so smooth, folks. I can't tell you how smooth that is.
That's good.
So good.
That's very good.
Very good. Woody, earthy, smooth, mellowed.
Nice, Bilge Rat.
Thank you, Bilge. You know, this is a good rum. I'm trying to figure out how old that would be, because I know it's aged.
I don't know how long they age it. It doesn't say on there unless it's in the fancy writing that it's hard to read.
Wait, let's take a look in the back here. No, it doesn't say. But you know, it's so mellow. Product of Venezuela. The best rums from Pampero. Reservo, aged. It's aged. But don't say how long it's aged. With that, I've got to say that it's aged quite a bit, I'm sure. Perhaps you can look up into it there, Scarlet Raven.
I will. I'll be posting information down below.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been drinking a lot of liquid today.
Yeah, you don't say how long it's been aged. But there you go, folks. Now, I got to say that's quite pleasurable to drink. I wouldn't mix that with anything. I would have that as a drinking rum. I would pass that back and forth between my friends and say, so, friends, you know, let's have a dram of this, because this rum's quite good and quite tasty.
So, got to be quite honest. This is actually the third bottle of this that we've gone through.
Yeah, it's true.
The first one we got was when we first started getting into rums. And we saw the leather bag and we thought, you know, this bag is quite cool.
It's got a leather bag.
We can use this to carry our knuckle bones in.
That's true. Or coins.
And so we gave some to one of our friends who we play knuckle bones with. And lo and behold, at Yule time, he brought us a bag of it.
He did. That's true.
And we shared it quite heartily with him.
Yar.
And then recently we decided, let's get another one.
True.
Because we wanted to review this. Bilge just happened to bring us this bottle.
Well, you know, he likes it too.
He likes it. It's a good bottle. Anniversario Compario. Reserva Exclusiva.
It's from Venezuela.
Might have a little bit of
Yeah, I might have some of that too. That's just too good to turn around.
That is so smooth. And it's a dry rum. It's not overly sweet.
It's not overly sweet. It's a dry rum.
There are
it's very
some
woody.
There are some rums out there that we will be reviewing. We've kind of done them, but they became shipwrecked. And we'll be reviewing those that are actually quite sweet. They're good, but they're quite sweet. Second your heart.
And your heart to you too, folks.
All right, there you go, Bilge. Good Bilge Rat.
Oh, boy, that's nice.
That is so smooth.
So smooth. Mellowed out just wonderfully. Folks, I can't describe to you now sometimes how smooth some of these rums are and how well they fit our palate. How the flavors just seem to mingle there on your tongue and go down and warm you slowly as it goes down, and how pleasurable it is to drink. It's not like you're drinking any sort of weird vodka that'd be some kind of
gin.
or gin, some kind of industrial alcohol. No, folks, let's just be good and smooth liquor, you know.
Or paint stripper rum.
Or paint stripper rum. So,
jet fuel rum.
Jet fuel is terrible.
That is good, and it's a nice, beautiful dark color.
It is. It's a quite nice color. This is something you'd want to
Kind of a reddish brown.
share with your friends. You know, it'd be something you'd want to say, have some of this now and enjoy this on a special occasion. And
especially around the holidays or a birthday or, or
sitting out around a fire.
Or any kind of celebration.
Yar. There you go. Third your heart.
Your heart.
And your heart to you too, friends.
Your heart. Your heart. River Pirate 13.
Oh, that's so good. Dangerous, they say, because it's so tasty. All right, now we come to the popular part of our episode here. And Scarlet, what would you give this here?
You know, I've honestly got to give that a 4. Right on a 4.
I give it 4 too.
Our little cannon there.
We judge our rum by cannon blasts. And some rums are 3 cannon blasts and 3.5 and 4. I've got to say, as nice as this is, it's got to be a 4 cannon blast rum.
That's good. That is a real good rum.
Very smooth. I've never really appreciated this rum so much as when we've actually just sat down and very carefully sipped it. There's other times we've done things and mixed it, but we shouldn't have mixed it together, you know. It's such a good rum to drink by itself.
And I've got to say, you know, this bottle, this gives me some ideas.
I do.
You know, we might be saving some of these bottles and putting pirate sceneries on them.
Oh,
and
true.
Maybe we might be selling them for a little coin as a side job. Because, you know, pirating isn't always profitable.
True.
But, you know, we do.
This one is slow. I would recommend this rum.
It's a good rum.
Friends, for an honest rum review and not being biased in any way and not being paid.
Because we've drank 3 bottles of it.
Yeah, we've already gone through 2 9/10 of bottles. I would say, friends, and as an honest reviewer, I would say right now that this is a good rum. Definitely 4 cannon blasts and worth your money. It runs about 40 coins, perhaps 35 to 40 coins, depending on where you get it. It's worth your money. Don't spend your coin on any sort of odd rums that you might have heard is good and it's not really good. This stuff is good.
And not to mention, you get a nice knuckle bones bag.
You get a quite nice thick leather bag that's got the logo of the company impressed upon it. It's quite nice.
Put your knuckle bones in there.
Yeah, and your coins or your ammo or your shot or stuff like that, you know. And it's a little bit of a benefit that you get everything in it like this. You know, you get a nice bag.
The first bag that we got actually laced up through the back. Now they're actually stitching it. But
yeah, it didn't quite work out right, so I changed the stitching on it, and it ended up being quite a nice bag. So you can go and you can take it like that and tie it.
Carry it on your belt.
Carry it on your belt, full of your valuables. There you go, Scarlet Raven. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Bilge. Thank you, Bilge. It's not to be birthday yet.
So, folks, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Pirate Round. Excuse me, there's some rum. I be Cap'n Skultopus. This be the Scarlet Raven.
I be Cap'n Skultopus, and this be the Scarlet Raven.
Oh. And we say to you, friends, thank you so much. Stab that subscribe button there with your cutlash. And friends, remember now, always drink responsibly. Always be careful with your grog. Always share it with your good friends and never pass it around to anybody else. And always be careful. You have great responsibilities as drinkers of grog and rum. Don't be careless. And we say to you, folks, thank you so much for joining us. Always be true to yourself. Always be true to who you are. And don't take crap from no one, because you'll be a pirate and you don't have to do that.
Always be yourself.
Which, of course, is a pirate.
Right.
Thank you now, folks.
And don't forget to stab that subscribe button.
That's
and to
right.
share and like and everything else.
So,
Yar har.
Yar har.